Okay, we're up here at Bradley's Head. We're going to go down and do the Bradley's Head Fortifications Complex. Now, as you can see, the gate is closed. We tried to get in, but sneakily they've put the lock in here, which doesn't allow me to get my hand in there and give it a bit of a crack. But there are no signs saying that we're not allowed in. So we'll walk down here and see what we can come across. Party going on down the on the edge here. There's Sydney Harbour. I don't know if that's picking up the harbour there. It might not be. Very dark. Alright, we'll get down to the firing wall and see what we can see. Okay, we've walked down. How many metres do you reckon it was from the boom gate? 400. 400 metres, and we've come up to the start of what's known as the firing wall down here at Bradley's Head Fortifications Complex. And this beautiful thing was built, well, they started to build it in 1839, and then they sent the call out to Mother England to fund it, and they said no, and it didn't get built until 18 months, 2 years later. So in about 1841, 42. Here's the firing holes up here. Yeah, that's not cannons, that's like rifle or muskets or whatever they were back then. See how it's a different design from the World War II fortifications? This apparently was built because there was wars going on in Europe, Napoleonic wars, so the colony here thought they'd build this just in case they decided to come and invade the brand new Australia. Cannon's picnic area. We'll go up in the thing there, see what it's like. Cannon's picnic area, Bradley's Head Forts, Royal Australian Navy Memorial Amphitheatre. Nice. I wonder what kind of guns they used back then. Now this apparently was all done by convicts. Huh?
I don't think this is 1800.
Yeah, 1839.
They've got mortar joints.
Well, it's probably been fixed since then, but they from what I read, the firing wall at Bradley's Head, they commissioned it in 1839, but they didn't have the money or the funds, and didn't get started or built until 1840. All convict labour. Unless there's a different firing wall, but this to me looks like a firing wall, doesn't it? To you?
Yeah. Path maybe you're walking on, not this wall, but this wall's not 1800s.
You reckon this wall was built afterwards?
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense, you know, those holes being firing portholes. So maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But it does say the sandstone blocks. So that you reckon that's sandstone?
Yeah.
Sandstone blocks was quarried from here. Oh, see, these ones look a lot older behind you. So maybe that's the ones. I don't know. Oh, this one's come out. What do you reckon's pushing on that? Secret chamber?
Yeah. big tree in behind there somewhere at some time.
See, there's a gap left there for something. There might be something up in there. Yeah. Alright, let's go see if we can get into these trenches and see if we can find this underground chamber they speak of. Nice. Alright, we're starting to hit the trenches here. We've got a drain up here. What do you reckon? Looks down into something? Oh yeah. where we're going in.
Some tunnels down there.
Oh, maybe that's the chamber they speak of. Let's go down these trenches.
Goes back that way.
Huh? Goes back up? Well, this is the way to go. You lead us. If there's anyone attacking, you'll take them on first. So this must be the tunnels they speak of. Or the trenches.
Goes back.
The gate is open. Oh, it is too. Someone's taken it off the hinges.
Yeah.
Be careful. Could be junkies in here. No. Any bats?
No.
Plenty of boggon moths.
Like a moss.
Very good. 77. Check that date out. 28th of something 77, and it's remained ever since.
This is where we're looking down. This is that tunnel down that way.
Is it?
Dark down there.
It is dark down there?
Yeah.
It is too. Look, check these all the moths out.
Oh, look up there.
They're everywhere, are they?
Up there.
Where?
Up there.
Oh my light. VR 1871. Alright, let's go down and have a look what's down in here. Oh, check the moths out. They look like glowworms. Oh, they're going to start attacking us. Better moths than rats, huh?
Or bats.
Or bats. Nice spider up there as well. Oh, kids' thongs.
That's where we're looking down. Up there.
Up here?
Yeah.
So what?
The
The child has lost his thongs and they couldn't come down and grab them?
No.
Or someone has just thrown them down there.
Might have lost a kid down
Might be. I'd say it comes to an end. I can't see it going around too much further. Should have brought the fucking knife. We don't know what's down here.
here. With a knife.
What do you think? I'm an expert thrower these days. Similar to
The light over there.
Miller's what? A light.
Oh, it was your light.
No, it's my light. Yeah, that's my light. Imagine that. Someone's sleeping here. Alright, well this is the
There's no colour down here.
Is there? Well, yeah, kids playing games. I was going to say cowboys and Indians, but I don't think anyone plays cowboys and Indians much anymore. Yeah, people burnt the roof.
They play aliens and better than that.
Yeah. Kids don't come out of their bedrooms these days. Mate, you could live down here, honestly. I'd go put a lock on that door. A nice disc to tainer lock so no one can get in. And I'd set up a little baggie of ice down here. Extra. Wild turkey. Art Deco, look at that arch. That's from Mother England. Another little baggie. Baggies everywhere. So they call this the chamber. Bradley's Head Fortifications Complex Underground Chamber. Just think back in 1871. The young folk of the new colony just gracing. What do you reckon that was for? Probably a urinal? Yeah, it's a urinal. You flip it down and
It's amazing it's still there in one place.
the hinges here, yeah. I wonder whether those other guys out there must have gone down to HMAS Sydney there.
Not one chamber done.
I think this is the only one.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole bunch. We're just going to go along the trenches now and go to where the 60-pound guns were, or big cannons. Pretty sure it's only one chamber that they built. Look at the moss going for it. What does the fluttering of the wings mean? I mean, they're towy.
Yeah. Something.
To the left of it.
Oh, what was that? Moths are weighing on us.
Oh, they are too. Go, go, go. They're pissing on us. I felt it all over my hand. Alright. Any lock left on this gate that's been ripped off the hinges?
There's the slide lock.
Oh, yeah. If there was. What is this thing going all the way down there? Was that a tap?
Like an old power or something. It's bolted in pretty heavy.
Yeah, probably another door.
Yeah, sliding door.
Yeah, sliding door.
With a trap on top.
Yeah.
Oh, gecko.
Huh?
Gecko.
A little gecko?
Yeah, big brass trap on top and on the bottom and a sliding door.
Very good. Alright, let's go along the trenches and see where it takes us. How deep do you reckon the trenches are? You're 6'2", 6'3".
About 5'9", something like that.
I wonder what these would have been. Did we come down that way there?
Yeah.
Okay, we're heading here.
And he's on gun turrets.
Is it? Ah, this is
1871.
1871. This is where the big 60 pound. Oh, there's the other cannon there. I've seen that one on one of the pictures. That cannon there said exactly how big it was. Oh, you can walk in that one as well.
Yeah.
See the trench here?
Yeah.
Alright, let's head around and we'll get right up to it. So this thing used to spin around, so if you wanted to fire that way, that's what this thing on the bottom here would be, yeah?
Yeah, and had the chains, pull it left and right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the chains, that's right, yeah. You sure the chains isn't, so when they shoot it, doesn't kick back?
I reckon one chain would have been, this back one was probably to pull it
Yeah.
left or right.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have had to fire them.
That's what?
I think they would have had to fire them.
There you go. Alright, let's follow this and see where this goes.
Go down to the big cannon first.
Yeah, go to the big cannon, and then once we can't go here anymore, we'll head up there and see what we can go down to HMAS Sydney and what does it say?
No idea.
Can't read it.
Armageddon. Armageddon. Yeah, Armageddon.
Armageddon, Isaiah, but there was something here that broke.
Yeah.
That's put here long after whenever this was put up. So this apparently was put up in 1871. All these trenches. Little storage. What'd you do there?
My backpack.
Oh, okay.
That size of that puppy.
Look at the size of this beast. Reckon that was a working cannon once upon a time?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it say up the top here?
1860.
1861.
Yep.
What does the top one say? 6? Oh no, it's just
10925 low more 10925 1861.
1861.
I think this has moved from here since it's opened.
Yeah. There's probably tunnels all under here that they don't even know of. Don't fall. Very good. Alright, you head back this way. I'm going to walk along the trench here, see where the other side takes us. Or wait there, I'll just go suss it out.
Slide back on this whole running thing.
Say again?
So the cannon used to shoot back the recoil.
Oh yeah, the recoil on it.
Yeah.
That's why it's so long. Alright, I'm just going to head down here, see where this goes. I'll probably come up towards where you are in a second, hang on. I was reading up a little bit about this today. Another gun turret, and what they were saying is they commissioned this place, well, the firing wall back there, to be built in 1839, and they sent a call out to Mother England to fund it, and they said they couldn't, so it didn't get built till about, well, that was, yeah, that's right, August 1839 they put the call out to get it funded, and they got back to them and said, no, we're not going to do it. And then in September, the next month, apparently, from what I read online, 2 American warships under darkness actually came into the harbour here, but they were friendly. So can you imagine if they were hostile? And that's when their penny dropped to the new colony here, and they sent out another call to England and said, listen, we need all these things built because we could have anyone attacking us at any time. So those 2 American warships coming in under the cover of darkness really made them build all this stuff just in case anyone did want to take over from the first fleet days. So, alright, well, that's the trenches done. We're going to hop back up here and see what else we can find. Is it? Alright, I'll come up with you. Strategy. Wow. We've got a defending Sydney Harbour sign here. Bradley's Head was established as part of the Inner Harbour Defence Strategy. The fortifications date from 1839. See, I told you. 1839 is when they started building that firing wall, but it wasn't until 2 years later that they completed it, because Mother England wouldn't give them any money. Doesn't mention anything about Aboriginals helping at all. All convicts. Everything was done here through convict labour. Where else did you say this all went to? Do you want to go down to HMAS Sydney there? We've got a path down here.
Yeah, it just goes down to the road.
Yeah, it takes us down to the original wharf where they used to bring the supplies over. So I might as well go to the... You know where Tim Bailey does the weather report from most of the times?
Yeah.
On Channel 10. See if we can see any possums. Original stairs, you reckon?
Convicts would have been walking down those stairs in 1831.
Yeah. It would have been a hard life back then, mate. You get sick back then, and I don't think there's any coming back. It's amazing how some... Huh? Was it? Maybe that's it. The pit. Underground tank. Or is it just a trench?
It's like a wombat trench or something.
Yeah, it's probably a wombat trench. They do mention about an underground tank storage, like a water tank reservoir or something, but who knows where that is. You'll be able to get your big torch out, shine it on the mast down here. Geez, it turned out to be a nice night. A bit worried that...
I bought a raincoat and everything.
Yeah, you did bring one?
Yeah, like a waterproof jacket.
So that's the main road that comes down from the top there, from the top of the zoo, and then you head down here, and this is where they have wedding receptions and the like down here. People book New Year's Eve down here as well. Nice little corner. I think we'll head, when we head back to the car, we'll head along that bush track over there. See where that takes us. I think there's 2 ways, but
up here.
Yeah. We've got a gazebo. Yeah. Little gazebo. What's all this stuff?
Little red roses scattered around.
That's the sort of thing. Someone's had a wedding today. Yeah. Imagine if the groom was still here crying his eyes out because she left him.
She hasn't turned up yet.
She hasn't turned up. I doubt this is from the early days. This is new. Well, not new, but I think we're talking 50s, 60s. See, that's the way we'll go back. We'll head back up that way and see if we go. Let's go down on that rock wharf the stone wharf that they built.
Sparklers.
Sparklers. The kiddies are coming down here to release some fireworks. I've seen something here. Did you see that?
No.
Something flashed, eyes or something. Yeah, it might have been the harbour. Ah, there's something there. See? See the eyes? Come where I am here. See the eyes looking at us? Down there? Two little eyes between those two forks down the bottom there. Get your torch out, I'll show you. Hang on, I'll let you pause. Jeez, he's a big boy too. Look at him go. See? And he's getting up higher. He didn't feel safe in that tree. So he's gone to this one. What did you see? Rats?
Yeah.
Or just running around everywhere?
No, just out through
These fig trees?
Yep.
I'm sure we'll see some more wildlife down here. What is it? Oh yeah, there's another one over here as well. HMAS Geelong. Sank after collision with US tanker York north of Langmak, New Guinea. This one sink as well? I can't read it. Yeah, can you, it says sunk friendly fire from ML819 north of Bayek, New Guinea. So these must be all ships that have pretty much gone under.
26th June 1944, disappeared en route from Townsville to Milne Bay, presumed founded.
Presumed founded. What does that word mean? Alright, I'm going to head down there. What is it? What is? Oh, these ones, yeah.
HMAS Waterloo. Lost in collision with US Liberty ship Henry Gilbert Constant near Fremantle, WA, 1943.
It's a memorial walk to sunken ships.
Lost lives.
HMAS Maroubra.
Sunk by a Japanese aircraft at Millingimby, Northern Territory.
HMAS Patricia Cam, sunk by Japanese aircraft near Wessel Island, Northern Territory. Very interesting. I'm loving this walk. HMAS Armidale, sunk by Japanese aircraft en route to Timor. I tell you what, those Japs back in those days, those kamikazes, they knew how to sink ships. HMAS Voyager ran aground. Geez, you wouldn't want to be that captain. At Betano Bay, Timor, destroyed by demolition charges next day following detection by Japanese aircraft. Yeah. Jesus. HMAS Nestor scuttled following attack by an enemy aircraft in the Mediterranean Sea. HMAS Cuttable, sunk by Japanese midget submarine in Sydney Harbour. So this is the midget submarine that they found up at Pittwater there. They were looking for it here for so long, and then discovered it. Sunk by HMAS Vampire. There's never been another HMAS Vampire. Did they just get retired?
I think so.
Sunk by Japanese aircraft in
They ever
India.
re-released that same name, do they?
Batacola. Well, I don't know. I've seen them decommission some ships, and then you see others with the same name come on. Sunk by Japanese naval forces south of Java. What do we got? One more. HMAS Maverick.
Yeah.
Sunk by Japanese aircraft in Darwin Harbour. No, HMAS Mavi. Alright, we'll head down here and
Oh,
there she is, little possum.
around.
Where's he going to go? Going berserk. See him dive off. Are we allowed to shine lights at that lighthouse, or are we going to get in trouble? Alright, let's head down. Oh, there's the mast of, is that the mast of HMAS Sydney?
Yeah.
We'll get down a bit closer and get a few more. See that?
Duck down there,
Yeah, duck or something. I don't know what bush I touched up there, but I'm bloody itchy. It must be these things here. Poison ivy. It was a memorial walk, I guessed right. Royal Australian Navy Memorial Walk. Alright, we've got another little gun turret, or not little, this one's a huge gun turret. I think this is where the 60-pounder used to sit. Oh, there's not a door here. I thought there was a door here. The door's on your side, is it? Oh, it's full with the party boats down here. Let's shine it straight into them. There it goes. Oh look, are they flying something out of it? Oh no, is that a mast? I'm going to have to jump down. That's a big drop there. What is it? Rat. Which side are we going to go? Oh, we're going to go around this side here. The amphitheatre. Oh, this is where they come down and do Anzac Day, 1948 to 1973. Battle Honours, Korea, 51 to 52. Battle Honours, Calabria, 1940. Cape Spada, 1940. Mediterranean, 1940. Cormoran, 1941. Cormoran. Emden, Battle Honours, 1914. There was a ship called the Emden, yeah? Probably that's what it is. The HMAS Sydney Memorial. When was it open? Doesn't say. Alright, let's go up to the mast of HMAS Sydney. Great little walk, mate. If you do this during the day, I don't think you'd be able to move down here. It'd be so busy. Night's the time to do it, as long as you've got some powerful torches to light up your way. Have you been down here before? Okay, last time I came with Andrew that time, but I remember coming down here with my son about 2005. There's a 16,000 Immolant DT70 on HMAS Sydney. Is it the HMAS Sydney mast or not? People must be looking at us from the water thinking, why is it so lit up? Oh, okay, so that's the plot.
Historical mast and the flying of the national flag, dedicated to all the ships and sailors lost in the Australia.
So it is from the HMAS, what, Sydney?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Sydney Emden. So
Yeah,
commemorating it.
to commemorate the
Oh, okay.
action.
But it is, it has come across ship. Dedicated on November 24th, 1934. Yeah, it is. Here we go. Mast of the HMAS Sydney, dedicated to the memory of the petty officers and men who were killed in the action against SMS Emden at Keeling Island near Cocos Island in 1914. Is that? Oh, that's that. The wind picked up. Mate, you come down here and have a party. No one's going to pick you up down here. Alright, let's go on that.
November 24, 1934.
Dedicated, yeah. Alright, let's go down on that cobble stone wharf where they used to bring the supplies to build the initial firing wall, and then we'll head back on a different bush track and see where that takes us. Boys are taking some pictures here. We're ruining their shots, nighttime shots. So this, you can see a rail line here. This was the original wharf built for supplies back in the day when they were building the firing wall back up there. Still remains. Sometimes you see Tim Bailey standing on here doing the weather. We've got the Manly Ferry coming past. City of Sydney in the distance. Reckon you can hit the Harbour Bridge over here from here with your torch? Do it again. I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but you sure are. You know, they'll probably think we've got lasers down. They'll send the cops down. There's the Taronga Zoo wharf down here. Alright, let's head back up and we'll take that other bush track and see what we can see. Where? Oval? What oval? Oh, yeah, no, Sydney Cricket Ground. Wave to the camera, boys. And then hop on YouTube and you'll be able to see yourselves. Alright, we're off.
Where are you from? Wow. I need to get myself one. We thought you were police.
Alright, we've just come back up from the mast from HMAS Sydney and talking to those chaps from Bankstown. They're doing some pictures. Quite impressed with our torches. We're going to head down towards the beach now. See if we can find some nudists down here. I was really worried when we first started out. I thought, no, we're going to cop rain for sure. cleared up beautifully. It's not cold. Now they prop this up so the rock doesn't collapse. Oh, it's already eaten away. Huh? Yeah, I know. Nice little cave. That's why I let you go first. You cop all the spiders. We're on the beach already. Recreational fishing. Dietary advice. No collecting of octopus and crabs. It's a protected area. Where's the beach? Is this what they classify as a beach? Not much of a beach. Oh, I suppose there's a bit here. Does it go right around? Just love that sound of water. Oh yeah, it goes right around. That's what? It's just rocks, isn't it? House? No, I don't think so. Going to walk towards the end? Well, let's walk towards the end. See what's over here. We'll go to the end there and see what we can see. Okay, I've just come up from the beach and we're going to head back towards the car now. Pretty much sussed everything out down here there is to see. There is probably things that we did miss, but we're going to head around along a different track than the way we came. I think this may take us back to the car as well. Yeah, that's where we would need to go. Athol Hall. Chowder Head 2 kilometres. Middlehead 5 k's from here. An hour 30. Fair distance.
So we want to go Chowder Bay?
Athol Hall.
No, but next time.
Oh, next time, yeah. Chowder Bay. Alright, sayonara from Bradley's Head Fortifications Complex and HMAS Sydney. Okay, we've reached the sign for Athol Hall, 200 metres. This is where we've parked the car. I just want to show you something here. I didn't realise the particular type of Havaianas that I'm wearing. Glow. My torch is not turning on anymore, Matthias.
Isn't it?
No. It's yeah, but it's run its course. All right, 200 metres to the car, and we're going to head off and get a Mimo's pizza. What do we do if they've locked us in?
Pick the lock.
I just hope it's not one of those where you can't get your hand in. If it's exposed, not a problem. But if I can't fit a tension tool in there, that's the problem. Let me see those stairs up there. Oh, look at that. That looks brilliant. Alright. It's switching itself off now. Hear that? Possum. You can see it moving over there. The only branch that's moving. So I've done the loop We started on the other side where the firing wall was, went down into the trenches, into the chamber, did the memorial walk. Mav's got his strobe on. Here we are. We're here. Oh no, the boom gate's closed. Okay, sayonara from Bradley's Head Fortifications Complex. Grade easy, some steps, 1 kilometre 15 minutes. Chowder head, grade easy, some steps, 1.5, 25 minutes. Middle head, grade easy, some steps, 4 kilometres, 1 hour 15 minutes. Au revoir.